Hey guys, and welcome to the Saturday streams. We are on the Kerbal multiplayer server, out to do all the things that we can do to, have a good time and stuff. I am joined by laythe in the chat here. laythe Industry AI, I believe the acronym stands for. And we're going to try and figure out what it is we're going to do today. I actually don't know at the moment. I like the fact that I get to see all the contracts, though. Available to us at the moment, I'm going to check out a few of the... investigate rock arches on the moon. That could be fun. A few of the... go and spot the anomalous zones. KSP Island Airfield preparation. Ooh, that's very nice. Land at the KSP Island Airfield. Unload your passengers. Bring one engineer to the hangar to stay. Bring another engineer to the tower room. That's a lot of stuff to do there. I'm not sure if we're going to do that. In fact, looking at all these contracts here, I didn't realise we were going to have quite so many. Wow. Look at all these people suddenly in the chat. How are you guys doing out there? I hope everyone is having a good time. I am having a pretty good time. It's very warm though. Wow, it suddenly got hot here again. We had quite a terrible week, and then just suddenly, boom, temperature again. Position fun and profit in an adjusted orbit. I think I'm going to go do that first. Let's hide this away here and pop it up there. If you are looking to join in the fun and frolics, there should be a post in the chat telling you how to get to, which mods you need to install and what the IP for the DMP server is. Okay, well there we go. Let's move this fun and profit one. I can't remember if I actually already had something on the go. I kind of did. Oh man, people remember this drop the 2 navigation, boys. That was horrendous. That was horrendous. But let's go check out the fun and profit. Let's go and check out the fun and profit, because that's kind of what we're doing here. That's what I would like to do here. I am getting complaints from YouTube that my stream health is not as good as it could be. What are you guys experiencing? Let's stop the playback that I have running here. That would be pretty terrible. Okay, it's looking good on my end. I hope it's looking good on your end. Wow, look at all these different things we can go do here. What is going on here? Wow, Test Boy, Valentina, Hangar 2... There's a lot of stuff on the go here, none of which I'm going to have a go at. We're going to look for fun and profit. Boom, orbiting Kerbal. Let's go see what it is we can do. I kind of can't play. Why can't you play Kerbal Tech? Why can't you play? I'm going to have a small sip of my hot chocolate here. You're going to hear this repeatedly over the microphone. I do apologise, a little bit unprofessional, but then so's this. Ah, that was beautiful. Okay, let's have a look around. I don't know why I decided to slurp into the microphone there. Right, where are we trying to go? I assume that we need to meet up with this orbit here. Okay, so this is the place of intersection. So that tells me this is the place we're going to do our maneuver. I think, yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's just try and pull this round here. You can see what I want to do is match up my periaps and periaps and then just kind of pull this down. Maybe push it back a little this way. You know what? I reckon if we do that maneuver, the game's going to be like, yep, that's good enough. I love it. Your computer's just terrible. That's all right. Lots of people's computers are terrible. I wouldn't worry too much about it, especially people that play Kerbal at the moment. I don't know why. laythe is building in the VAB. I hope he's doing his first contracts. Well, what are you working on, laythe? Let's hear it. Let's find out what's going on. We are here to play with multiple people, not just myself. Don't worry about your internet not being great. My internet is not being great as well. I am streaming at 604 kilobytes per second, and it's still like, actually, this is just a little bit too much, and to play the game as well. So, yeah, who knows. I want to try and find out how we can streamline the DMP process, if that is actually a thing. Node in 2 hours. I am not going to sit here and talk to you guys for 2 hours. That would be terrible. I hope you will allow me just a little bit of time acceleration here so we can get down somewhere good. Ethan Brannant, hello. Sorry, I didn't really recognise your name there. That means, of course, I'm going to say hello. I'm assuming you've probably been in as a different username, as most people do, whose username I do not recognise. But if not, welcome to the stream, the chat group, the DMP multiplayer experience. Man, this is actually a really long way to go. What I might do is just... No. If I could just kind of click there, thank you. We're going to warp down that way, and that'll be the easier way of doing it. I hope so. I really do hope so. Let's get back to our main screen here. laythe's doing something? What? Building my first spacecraft, then taking your spacecraft to get science. I wonder if science is got by the person who recovers it. So if I was to go off and do... Oh, your flag should be kept inside your data... Oh, wait, no, does it? Yeah, no, DMP like deals with all that. Is it inside your normal KSP data file squad flags? If it's in there, DMP should be sharing it amongst us. If not, I'm afraid that's going to have to be something we will figure out another day. I'm getting very close to my experience... my experience? No. My time node here. It's kind of exaggerating, don't you think? What's kind of exaggerating? Experience? What? Who's exaggerating? Me? I never. Not in a million years would I exaggerate. Like, eons could pass. The sun would burn out and still I would never have exaggerated. Not even once. Not even an infinitesimal amount. Okay, let's do this burn. I think we're just gonna do this. Something like that. That should probably actually have done us here. If I have this dark multiplayer screen, you know what? I'm going to pop it down here. It's kind of bottom of my toolbar. That looks good, right? No, it's not in your flag. I don't know. Hello, Luna Cop. Welcome back. I never exaggerate. I don't know why people keep accusing me of that. Pow! Done. Oh, that was close to my microphone. I hope no one's using headphones there. So we did it. We did what we set out to do. We got some science. We got some stuff. Let's get back to the Space Center. In fact, I don't know what I got. How much did you miss? Not very much at all. Well, just saying hello to people, and I moved a satellite because, you know, satellites. All right. We're in different time zones now, I think. Yeah. It's going to take... Ooh, ZTech joining up. He's gone. Has left the server. I should imagine he's going to go try and reload his flag. Let's go and have a look and see if my flags are in here, shall we? I'm not sure what flags I actually dropped in this, so we're going to go have a look. Oh, Kerbal Tech was using headphones. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to clap so close to my microphone. I know that's a real sharp noise. I got so excited, you know? So excited. Flags, this is what we're looking at. What do we have here? Oh, right, we've got to place a thing down before it will let me choose a flag. Do I have anything here that I recognise as mine? No, we have had lots of extra flags added, though. No, unfortunately, it looks like my flag isn't here either. Where's the eyes? Yeah, because I had an Urkin flag, and it's not in here. So, obviously, somewhere through the install, we've lost all the flags. I apologise for that. I also don't... Just crashed. That's no good. You know what? I had a crash just before I loaded in as well, and I was like, oh, obviously it's because it's so hot here or something. But if you're crashing as well, that's not great. But hello, another three. How are you doing? Welcome to the extravaganza that is the Saturday streams. Extravaganza! What are we doing now? I don't know. Let's go and have a look at our active contracts. Do we really want to try and do this one again? It really didn't work last time, did it? You guys remember that it didn't work. You know what? I'm going to cancel it. Boom. Yeah, I know, Gene. I never noticed his little animation before. Did anyone use the update of Space Engine? No, I've not yet, unfortunately. I didn't really play much Space Engine, to be fair, or use much Space Engine. I suppose it's not really a play game, is it? Biome scan on the moon. Let's see what we've got to do for that. Down here should be, that's the contract configurer, that one. Biome scan of the moon. We have done 57 of 75. This is really inconveniently placed. There we go. 57 of 75%. That's just from leaving those guys. Should we have a look? We're going to have a look at the celestial body of the Mun. We've got some anomalies that we could go and explore. How do I change which type of map this is? Export? No. Color control settings. Resource? No. Map type, there we go. Slope? No. Biome. Biome scan is what we wanted. That's actually what we've got written here. No, I've still not looked at that game. So I've had a very busy week. Trying to organise the Kerbal Robot War thing. As usual, if you have no idea what Kerbal Wars is, please do go check out my channel. I have an open invite. Open invite for anybody who wants to play the game. You are welcome to come and play along. I thought it would be a good idea. I didn't want to go in there. I wanted to go in the tracking center and go have a look at my my what's-it satellites, my scanning satellites. Jumping around. Yeah, I really did mean to have a look at Valhalla. It's just, as I say, bit of a manic week. Okay, so who do we have in orbit around the moon? Let's go to the moon, let's zoom in. Oh look, there are a lot of go and visit the arches things. Maybe that is a mission we want. Okay, who have we got here? This is someone we left just kind of stranded in the middle of nowhere. Let's move Jedcock forward, shall we? Where is Jedcock in the list? He's going to be on here somewhere. Let's fly him. Another 3's laptop is done in. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is super unfortunate. I couldn't imagine what I would do if my games machine was done in. I mean, like, not just because... Ooh, hello. Not just because, like, I make gaming videos and stuff like that, but, you know, I play casually as well. That's kind of what I like to do. It's now kind of harder version of Kerbal Space Program. Oh, Valhalla. Jumping at the speed of sound. Oh, yeah. We got over 1 kilometre to walk here. Maybe we can do a little time accelerate. Wondering whether ZTech's going to come back and join us. I love this. Landed, ascending, descending, just from running. It's going to take a while. Like, we're just going to move him forward a couple of 100 metres. Because we should have been doing this a long time ago. He's been up here for 160 days, just sat in the moon, not really doing anything. I'd like to get him back. Maybe we could put a moon mission together to get him back. At the same time, I'd also like to put a Minmus mission together so we can finally get some actual real type of science. ZTech's trying to sync up with me. It's not really going to work because I am actually moving into the future at a faster pace than you possibly could. Have we done a couple of 100 metres? Let's get that down to 900 metres and then I'll go and do this again. I'm not sure I want to play a harder version of Kerbal Space Program. Like, Kerbal, yeah, I know it's about as casual as you can get with rocket physics. I do understand that. But it is still rocket science, and that's pretty difficult. It's pretty difficult. Okay, this looks to be a good spot to abandon Jedcock. What I actually wanted to do was look at the satellites we have going around. The Twiglet is a good start. What about here? Nothing Unfixable. That is definitely where we want to be. People remember the Nothing Unfixable? It was the craft that we managed to get completely stranded out in space because, you know, it was unfixable. How are we doing here? We got some sunlight, and we've got the Start Multispectral Scan. Now that should have been going anyway. Maybe the change did it bad. The change did it bad. Such English. Such English. So what's this? This is, I can't tell, the Nothing Unfixable either, and then this is the Nothing Unfixable. So I presume we're just kind of... Where's the moon? Hey, where is the moon? There we go. Okay, so this is good. This is nice. We've got a lot of the south of the moon done here. What else have we got here? This is the Nothing Unfixable. It's amazing how we've got so many Nothing Unfixables here. Okay, and this guy should also be performing a scan. Beautiful, lovely, amazing. If we could just slightly angle this, just so the shine on the solar panel's a little bit better, you know. Can we get higher somewhere? 3. There we go. 3.7. That's the maximum amount of power we're going to get out of that. Beautiful. Okay, so that's a load of station keeping and stuff like that we needed to go around and do. No science. Got ourselves some money, though. Definitely doing incredibly well on the money front. So let's have a look. Let's kind of see what we've got here. Did I not click on this? Thank you. I thought I clicked on that. I really thought I had. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, let's do some more of these. Not active. All archives. Let's do some more of these TMA2s. How about these? Visit TMA2 on EVA. I reckon we can do this from like a drop pod. What do you guys think? We'll go suborbital. With my computer, the hard version is caused by the lag. All on minimum settings, and it still freezes you. Wow, mate, that's not really selling it to me. I've got to be honest. That's not really selling it to me. All right, let's get in the tracking station and see where TMA2 is. Oh, if this is just gonna be done. Did we? Oh man, that's a long way. I don't know if I can pinpoint a landing like that. What do you guys think? Can we pinpoint a landing like that? Maybe a small glider on front of a rocket? Oh, that might be a way. That might actually be a way. We'll try that. We'll put a small glider on front of a rocket and then we'll use that to come back. We're going to put it into orbit and then come back on the other side and kind of swoop round. I bet it's on top of another mountain. It's going to be really awkward, right? Okay, so let's just have a small gliding... Do we want a rocket or a plane? Do we want a rocket or a plane? I'm kind of feeling the plane over the rocket so that when we get down into the atmosphere we can do something about getting into the right area. I'm looking in the wrong bits. I would like the engine nacelle, wonderful, and then we want to put the... Oh, I mean, I don't know, we could put 2 of these on either side here. And then that's oh no, that's disgusting, let's not do that. Fuel tanks. We don't want the fuel tanks. We want the Weasley engine. Perfect. Okay, and if we can get this to... Oh, how are we going to strap a rocket to it? Front and back. I know how we're going to strap a rocket to it. I know how we're going to strap a rocket to it. That's all good. Should have made the plane first, really. What do you guys think? Should we have made the plane first? I'm not really looking for a amazing plane. Just something that can glide its way around. All these wing types are terrible. Terrible. Do we put a tail fin on for a wing? There's an actual delta wing. Do you reckon we can use this to get where we need to go? Let's put that and that on. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's try it. Let's try it. We're going to put this like so. We've got monoprop in the front here. Okay, maybe we could use that to unorbit ourselves. You keep crashing. Oh man, ZTech, that's really bad. Does it tell you... Does it tell you why you're crashing? Which mods are making you crash? That's what we need to know. Because I can definitely uninstall mods to make sure people can play, but not if I don't know what the issues are. I mean, I'm not so sure about being able to uninstall the mods today, as obviously I am trying to play. Does that look good? Kind of looks good. We should have in our sub-assemblies some ridiculous... Oh. Okay, maybe the sub-assemblies aren't kept here. Of course they won't be, because that's my old game, played in a different area. Okay, let's put some ailerons on here, just so we have a little bit of control. In fact, I have made the worst plane ever here, haven't I? You know what? I'm going to just, like, open, don't save, space plane hangar. In here should be the terrible plane. Terrible plane. It was kind of alright. ZTech has dropped me a whole load of stuff. Contract configurer. Exception occurred when loading some scenario module. Okay, maybe we'll remove some of the extra contracts at some point then. That's kind of going to have to be what happens. Right, terrible plane. I think we can deal with terrible plane here. We can definitely strap rockets to this somehow. I'm thinking a 4-way symmetry. Maybe move these up a little bit. So yeah, okay. All right, I've got an idea. We're going to move these up here, and if we can, offset and down. Yeah, kind of works. Kind of works. Then we want to take the structural supports here and grab. Oh, not those. These ones, decouplers. Stack separators? No, stack separators are the ones that go in line, right? The decouplers like this are the radial one. So that's 4 times symmetry, and we should be able to make some like ripping rocket here. Ripping rockets. That's what it's all about. Let's put 4 of these here. Yeah, okay, I'm kind of feeling this. Do we want to put the Tiny Terrier engines on here? So what we've got to do is try and get this number here up to several thousand, 4,000 or so actually, but we can do majority of it through like extra bits here, because this is just going to be the gets into orbit and deorbit stage. So I think what we want to do to make this work is to have a few of these around, like that. Brilliant. We're also going to need to do some serious shizzle on the supportive structures here. Something like that. Yeah, that works for me. That works for me. Okay, so with that on the go, we want some real rockets now. Do we want to put these real rockets on? No, that's a little bit too big. Little bit too big. So I think by real rockets today, what we're going to call it are this and this. Roll that back up. We're going to use the Reliance. They're nice. Well, actually, maybe the Vectors. Swivel, that's the one. We'll pop them there. That's getting better. That'll put us up into a suborbital trajectory with a small stack of solid boosters on the outside. I think we'll probably do it. And of course, we're going to need some fins. But fins are nice and easy. Let's do them right now. Tail fins? I'm kind of feeling the tail fins. There and that's balanced, right? It works for me, kind of. If we then do this here. Yeah, okay. And then we will strap some solid boosters there, and then everyone should be happy, right? I mean, I'm nice and happy. Hopefully everybody else is happy as well. Where we got? I don't... kickbacks I was kind of looking for. The Thumpers. Okay, that looks good for me. This is not the terrible plane. This is the... Terrible suborbital mission. Something like that. Something like that. You did manage to import your flag. That's good. Well, that doesn't seem that stable without vertical stabilizers. Yep. I don't mind how I wrote it. Usually your ideas aren't very good. Wow. Wow. ZTech is out and flying around. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do on Tuesday. I'm half tempted to do a little bit of From the Depths. Been playing a little bit of that. Still not even completed the first mission. All those want to go in there. Turns out it's a really hard game. Is everything set up correctly? It's good enough. It's good enough. Okay. 5, 4, 3. I'm facing the wrong way, but let's go anyway. 1, 0. Let's just kind of turn this. No. Oh yeah, let's go that way. That is roughly where we want to go. So I know we're going to be fighting the spin of the planet, but you know that is a thing. We will make do with that. If I come over here and go, hey, I want to activate my navigation for that. And then we should be able to, hopefully, just kind of fall over this way. That was a little bit too much, but the wings should help us out here. Yeah, no, this works. We are screaming our way towards it. I've got a feeling we're probably going to end up maybe pretty much going over the top, but that's okay. That's fine. What is that down there? That's where we're supposed to be going. Other side of the planet. Other side of the planet. As long as we can get ourselves up to... No. About there, please. About here. That'd be good. These should, like, push us all the way up into a nice suborbital arc. Having pizza for dinner. I had pizza yesterday. I think it did a number on me. Okay, so we need to fall over that way. I see ZTech over there, I think. Or at least... oh no, that's a copy of the terrible plane. Maybe we should get rid of that. That wasn't quite where we were supposed to be going. That is where we want to... Oh. Activate navigation marker. Thank you. I thought it would have shifted its target when I turned it off. Okay, let's try and nose down a little bit more. Got to get our way all the way up into an orbital insertion. It should be nice and good. I am probably going too much that way. We need to try and turn north, but that should be nice and easy, especially as we have, like, wings. Wings are good. Wings are easy. I always think wings are easy anyway. Oh man, such a day. Warm day. I should imagine a lot of people are out enjoying this beautiful, beautiful day that we're having today. How's everybody else's weather doing out there? I hope everyone has something at least as good as we've got here. Blue skies, single fluffy clouds, scorching weather. It's 24 degrees, 25 degrees in my flat. It's not ideal. Are we going to make it into orbit? I don't know. I think we might. Yeah, we are on our ways. What is our current... Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it, as long as we can push it all the way up. I think I may have got a little bit horizontal a little bit quickly. That's fine. That's fine. Also, let's close my landing gear. There was a little bit of a shunt there, but nothing really to worry about. We are slowly making our way up to orbital speed, and Omega Goldfish has emerged. Welcome to the chat group. How are you doing? About half an hour into the game, we've decided that we're going to launch a plane using the power of rockets, because why not? We're trying to make our way to that little marker over there. It is obviously all the way over the horizon. No biggie there. We are quite nicely making our way into a suborbital arc. I don't think we're quite going to make it though, are we? So let's try and push ourselves up a little bit more if we can. A little bit of horizontal... vertical, sorry, speed would never go amiss. Could probably do with a little bit more horizontal as well, but as long as we get up to good speed, we could then just kind of fly the rest of the way. Look, talking about that, I'm going to do that. Okay. Ooh, pointed at the moon-ish. Maybe we'll do it. 10, maybe 7 degrees. Oh man, that's cold. Where are you based? And is that 10 or 7 Celsius or Fahrenheit? Because if that's Fahrenheit, that's even worse. Okay, I think we're doing okay here. I think we are doing okay. We're roughly pointed in the right direction. And, you know, rough pointing is all we really need. The rockets are definitely going to get us most of the way to where we need to go. Most of the way. In fact, we still have over half our fuel left. So if we don't make it, then I'm a shocker. Hey, Science Meister, how are you doing? Didn't expect to see you here today, but hey... It's always good to see you. 7 degrees, you call that a warm day? Wow, where are you from? 7 degrees is cold. That's like British summertime cold. I can't really complain. It's been hot recently. It's been super hot. I think we are actually well on our way to doing this mission. I mean, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to, like, cause a curse. But I think we're doing okay. Let's try and angle ourselves like this a little bit more, because you can see our retrograde is, prograde is a little bit off of the line. But it shouldn't take much more than this. It really isn't. That's cool. That's cool. Let's turn that a little bit more so we can get a bit more turn going on. You jinxed it. No, what, me? I don't do such things. We're going to want to go a little bit high, because obviously the planet's going to continue to turn, and we're going to need to make a sharper turn. But that's all right. That's alright. This is such a good look. Such a good look. Celsius and north of Germany. Lower Saxony, sorry. Wow. That is cold, man. Are you at the point where you get eternal daylight at like later time? Because obviously in England, whilst it gets dark, we don't get night during summertime. You know, you walk out at midnight and you're still like, oh wow, yeah, it's still bright out here. Like, the sun is not in the sky, but you can tell the sun is not far over the horizon. Fahrenheit, and you're not going to tell me where you're based. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, this should be good. This should... Oh, no. You know what we're going to have to do? Have to actually slow ourselves down. May have gone a little bit overboard. This is good, though. Normally, we undercut it, and then we're, like, in all sorts of trouble. Should have put a little bit of monoprop on this, or at least the RCS ports. That would have been great. Okay, full pelt. Let's turn this massively over the top arc into something a little bit more usable. Hey Algar, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I sure as hell am. We are busy rocketing a jet to the right place we need to be. Maybe have gone a little bit overboard. Oh man. When I say a little bit overboard, we have gone very much overboard. Very much. Do we want to revert this? It's going to be a lot of tracing through time. Yeah, I'm just on my way up. Should have pushed it down. Should have pushed it down. Too long talking about the weather. Typical British. Typical British. Okay, let's just see what happens here. Let's just see what happens. I should imagine we're going to make a rather interesting dive into the atmosphere. Spin it up and then drop these tanks, I think. I mean, I'm kind of pointed in the right direction. Still up so high. So high. Are we going to be coming down too sharp? This is one of the problems I thought we might have. But hopefully coming down at this angle will get everything nice and slow. Okay, let's try and slow this down again. In fact, it's going to do it for me anyway. I want to kind of... No, we're going to carry on pointing in this direction. No, yes. The sun rose at 3 o'clock this morning. Wow. Alright, let's spin up and drop these. I mean, we've only got 500 kilometers to go. That's a little bit less than it was at the launch pad. Do we want to fire that engine? If it can go, it will go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Might not be the best angle to be approaching this at, but we're going to try it. Oh, turning up. I don't want to turn up. I want to go down. In fact, I want to go engine first, if at all possible. Okay, maybe not. Let's backflip it out before that blows up. Oh yeah, okay. Well, this kind of works. We've used this spinning technique before, I'm fairly sure. I kind of like it, actually. Let's revert to launch then. Omega Fish called it. Death in 3. Alright, let's try this again. This time, hopefully, with not, like, you know, spending too long talking to people. Obviously, I'm going to blame you guys. Oh, we needed these as well. If you could, please, that'd be good. There we go. And we're kind of facing in the right direction. Actually, we want to fall more that way. And then if we can, just kind of... There we go. Yes? No? Yes? If we could stabilise, that would be great. I think I'm stabilising. Sort of. Not. Man, the last launch was better than that. The last launch was better than that. Lunar Cop, sorry, knows this because he was up the whole night. Okay, what did I do wrong there? This is what I did wrong there. Let's try and combine these down. I actually did that at the beginning of our last one, and of course this is something that we need to do here as well. Okay, cool. 3, 2, 1, full throttle go. There we go. That's a lot better. That was the type of launch I was going for. That's not the direction I want to go, though I am kind of falling in the direction I want to go, so that's pretty good. I want to fall over... Could you please just be a little bit less janky? Thank you. Just a little less. There we go. Put my landing gear away and everyone's going to be alright, right? Of course. Why would they not? Okay, let's have a look here. Could probably catch up with ZTech, but I think we're alright. It's stolen my map button away from me. Okay, cool. That's good. Oh, wait. I wanted to come in to do that. Deactivate. I didn't even see it. How could that be a thing? Okay, good job. Can I say your family... Rafadi? I'll take a guess. I'll take a guess. Aldar Rafadi. I'm probably completely wrong though. I am always very bad at getting people's names. I do apologise for that. Okay, so we need to try and make our way over to a more horizontal position this time. We don't want to be going up quite so. Maybe. I'm trying to pronounce what Omega Fish has spelt out there. Yeah, oh, Omega Fish is off. Okay, it was good to see you, mate. It was good to see you. What have we got over there? Is that ZTech flying around? No, that's the Sync Rate probe. Oh man, that was such a failed mission. All my missions recently have been quite failed. Now we've got a long way to go. Long way to go. I want to try and turn maybe a little further north, looking at the distance. But that said, does that look about right? Does that look about right? Looks about right. We're just going to go forwards this way now. Oh, there we go. Look, you can see my retrograde is... my prograde, sorry, is perfectly lined up. I got it correct. Awesome. Thank you. Rifardi. Yeah. I got it correct first time. Oh, yeah. Very rare for me. Very rare. Let's fire all those up and just carry on our climb up to the sky. Shouldn't really be going too low for this. It is the terrible suborbital mission, of course. I think we're going to nail it, though. I think we're going to nail it. If we just get a little bit more height, but, you know, this was roughly... We're a lot more shallow than we were last time. A lot more shallow than we were last time, so it should all work out. Sounds like a perfect time for a cup of hot chocolate here. Anomaly Surveyor Group. So once we've done all of Kerbin, I think obviously we're going to have to move on to a further out areas. There are missions to go explore the moon arches, but I think for that we would need to make ourselves a mobile base. I don't know what you guys think. I would also like to get some horrible without any science. What's horrible without any science? What, this? Ah, you mean you haven't got your science done yet? Well, you know, quick trip to Minmus is normally what saves that. Are those all my suborbital mission debris? They are a long way away. Look how far they are. Oh, there we go. Now they're just starting to disappear. I've got a feeling in the 1.3 update, something like 1. What are we on? Did you watch the Olympics while eating McDonald's? I didn't actually eat the Olympics. I didn't actually eat the Olympics, yeah, that's exactly what I meant. I didn't actually watch Olympics, and I don't eat McDonald's. Not through any, oh, I'm not going to eat McDonald's, it's just that I don't think it's very nice, so... I know a lot of people disagree with me there. We are having some heating issues, so I'm going to just kind of go upwards a lot, I think. That's how you solve a heating issue, right? That's how I'm going to solve this heating issue. Probably going to be picking up a lot of drag here. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Let's just turn that on and see what's going on. But thankfully, the upwards lift is definitely helping. If I kind of come forwards a bit, you can see there's some lift on my wings there. So let's use that to our advantage. Okay, I think we're in a stable situation here. I'm kind of hoping that we fall a little bit short. I might even drop these engines at some point soon. Might. Okay, let's try and get down back to horizontal if we can. I'm not looking to leave the atmosphere too much. How are we doing? Actually, that's doing pretty well. It's doing pretty well. Up a bit more. Let's kill the engine. Do a quick save if we can. We can quick save. Okay, and we're going to wait and see what happens. Homemade pizza is awesome. Yes, I do agree. It's much better than the stuff you buy out and about. Had a takeaway pizza yesterday, and my favourite pizza shop have changed the type of cheese they use, and I'm very picky about what type of melted cheese I eat. Mainly because almost all types of melted cheese taste like melted plastic rather than like, you know, food products. Made of instant noodles pizza. Instant noodles pizza? That sounds very interesting. I could probably eat a noodle pizza. Noodles pizza. Okay, so what have we got going on here? We've got the terrible plane, we've got the rocket glider, the sink rate probe. Testcraft Solar, I presume, is one of ZTech's. It wasn't one of mine. Commercial 2 was one of mine. Jedcock, LKO, Rescue Me Please. That's always good. Science Rover 2. I don't remember Science Rover 2. Do you guys remember a Science Rover? I really can't. I really can't. Right, is it still just me on here? No, ZTech is flying above Kerbin, same as me. We're doing well. How many hours do I have in this game? Tens of thousands of hours. Tens of thousands of hours. I have played it 18 hours a day for years, like 2 years, something like that. Has anybody heard of the webcomic Questionable Content? Probably. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but you just know I have already seen it. It's on the internet. I've probably seen it. Questionable Content. I don't know. The one that I'm watching at the moment is the Odd Scott. He's pretty good. He does like webcomics and stuff. Are we going to ditch these engines yet? I mean, we're coming back in pretty hard, and it looks like we're going to get to where we need to be. So I think I might actually quick save, dump the engines. Yeah, and then we can kind of nose forwards a bit and get a more aerodynamic line, and then they'll all drop away from me, right? That's how this works. Oh, that was beautiful. This is a shot I should have got for Kerbal Collaborative Warfare. If this was a fighter plane, and then everything was... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, what's going to happen here? I'm a little bit worried that we're going, like, too fast. Maybe we should have turned around and slowed down a bit. Definitely shedding speed at a hell of a rate. Can we pull up more? We can pull up more. I'm glad I did the quick save, because what's going to happen if this blows up is we're going to stop, we're going to reload, we're going to turn it around, and then we're going to... Oh man, that... And then we're going to try and slow down like that. That heat. Just that heat. Well, I had a plan. I'm making a horrible mistake. We're all making horrible mistakes, ZTech. That's part of the fun of the game. Okay, so before we go anywhere, we're going straight up. Oh, alright, maybe we're going to backflip. That's fine, that's also good. Kind of wanted to go a little bit more upwards with my thrust. Yeah, something a bit more like this. Like, if I could do that, I would be a happy person. Okay, let's see what's going on here. What I really want is just to be slowing my downward descent down a little bit, so that when we actually do come to descend properly, we're not going quite as fast through the atmosphere. Yeah, something like this. Something like this. This appears to be going exactly what I wanted it to. Whether it is the correct plan or not is another question, but it definitely does seem to be doing what I want it to. Is Apple App still going up? Let's stop that again. Let's stop that again. Oh, once again, we're going to have a little bit of an uncontrolled flight, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll just wait for the engines to come back on. What's the hardest boss from Undertale? Probably... Papyrus was actually pretty hard. I don't think I actually managed to beat him up. I ended up having to go back and do him again a few times. I love this, like, tumbled flight. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Maybe we should have done a save here, actually. Look at that tailspin. Do you reckon we can bring it back under control? I reckon we can. Okay, we're currently facing backwards. Let's just spin it round. Let's turn that off as well, so we're not, like, using fuel. Not fuel. Electric charge. Okay, so far, so good. Pushing myself down is not quite what I wanted to do. Over that way we'll also do. I just generally want to scrub about 1,000 meters per second speed. Let's turn that on. That's going down, but I want to go that way. Okay, cool. This is good. This is good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to land over there, but that should be all good. Let's have a look at our approach. It's going well, actually. It is going well. As long as we don't end up slamming into the floor. This looks like an interesting mission. Yes, Pulsar, it is a very interesting mission. Obviously, my plane couldn't quite make it far enough. Okay, let's dump those. We've come into an aerodynamically stable position, hopefully, if we can. Please, I just want to kind of turn that way. That's good. And now we just want to kind of pull up. We appear to be gaining more speed than we're shedding. That is unfortunate because I definitely want to be shedding more speed. And we're going to try and turn this way if we can. Yeah, it's working. It's working. It's working. Yes! Can't hear anything. Oh, okay. They can't. Headphones, my friend. Headphones are the way forwards here. I got a PS4 6 months ago in my country. It cost $6,000. Why would you get a PS4 if it cost $6,000? Surely you would just buy a PC. Arnout Hofmeijer. Meyer? I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but I was going to take a guess. And Eric Ollischlanger, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Just going to call out names. Welcome back to the group. How is everybody doing out there? I hope everyone's doing well. I am having a beautiful hot day, and the mission actually seems to be going okay. I've just jinxed it again, so we're going to do a quick save. Okay, we're not actually on fire, we're landing. And what are we trying to accomplish? We're going to go check out this surveyor area. There are a lot of anomalies on this this little ball that we call Kerbal, and they just happen to have a bunch of contracts for them. Do we want to drop gear? Oh, I just heard things blow up. This is a nice mountain range. I don't come here often. We should probably come here a little bit more often. What do you guys think? Can we shed more speed just by turning? We're standing next to each other, yeah. Okay, I think we're going to make a nice landing. Is that... Am I at the... Oh, I am! Oh, I know where I am. I was just following a marker on my screen, but actually I'm at the KSP 2, aren't we? Of course we are. Okay, so let's go forwards here. We're going to fire up the engine. Yeah, we're going to fire up the engine. We're going to go out, turn around, and come in the landing this way. Because I've tried to make this landing this way before, and I can tell you it's not a comfortable one. You are a nice guy. Well, thank you very much. I try to be. I try to be. Sometimes I get a little bit stressed and hot, but, you know, as general, I do try to be a nice person. I find life goes a lot better if you're nice to people, because generally people then tend to be nice to you. I wonder what would happen if I would hit the sync button whilst flying. I think it would be very bad, actually. I think it would be very bad. Okay, all's looking good. All is looking good. Are we slowly shedding speed? That's also good. So we need to try and make a turn. I remember making an attack over the top of that. Ah, man, I know where I am. Okay, let's try and turn this around a few times. We're going to start by a nice turn to the left, and then we're going to ease it round and turn to the right, and then we should get a nice sort of loopy turn that puts us where we need to be. That's what I'm hoping for. That is what I'm hoping for. I'm currently playing with ZTech. If you would like to join in, I'm not sure if I've got the thing paste. No, I've got the wrong link on my board. Else I would post it into the chat. If you can give me a second to land, I will then put the link in that will go to a Patreon post that will tell you how you can join if you wish to come and play along. Because that's what it's all about, really. It's playing with the people in my chat. How is it feel to be the best country that colonised so many other colonies? Pretty sad, actually. I'm a little bit annoyed about my country's etiquette, especially, you know, given the fact that has led us to have this kind of we're the best mentality, which has meant that us as a country of 60 million people think that we can take on the rest of the world all unto ourselves. Yeah. Thank you very much, ZTech, for putting on the link. Very much thankful. Anybody who wants to join in, click that Patreon link there. It is viewable to the public, so anyone at any time can join in. You don't need to be a patron, though, of course, if you feel like that maybe I have provided you with enough entertainment and or places to go play games, do feel free to drop me $1 on Patreon. I will be very, very grateful. Let's put some... Oh, we're coming in too hard. Oh, no. Kill that engine. Kill that engine. Do we want to brake? No, I don't think quite we do. Yeah, actually, we do right here. We want to bring it down to, like, slow. There we go. That's a slow movement across the land. And then we're going to... yeah, once we got this sorted, we're going to just roll on down. There's a lot of chat going on. That's why I just suddenly paused. I do apologise. I should learn to read and talk at the same time. But then all sorts of weird gibberish comes out of my mouth because I'm not thinking about what I'm saying. You know, that all goes wrong. That all goes fairly wrong. Okay, we are just trying to make our way across. Beautiful skyscape at the moment. Moon nice and high. The moon is nice and high. Let's kill our engine, reset our camera, and just go for a stroll forwards. Quick save, that's exactly what I need to do. That's it. Let's take a moment, quick save it, turn that back off, and get some engine on the go. Brakes off is what I'm trying to do. Wow. I must be like properly out of practice for talking for a long time. It's just been 45 minutes of streaming and already my language is failing me horribly. My linguistical skills are just kind of falling out of my ear. Do we want to go a little bit slower? I kind of feel like we do, but at the same time, I do want to cover this distance. It's always a lot easier when you're flying, but now that I've like put down, I don't want to go too much further. More hot chocolate. Oh, it's my last mouthful of hot chocolate. Maybe shouldn't be drinking it on such a hot day anyway, to be fair. Chocolate milk would have been a better idea. I mean, it is essentially the same thing. Chocolate milk, hot chocolate. Oh, we're so far away. So far away. Can we take off? I mean, we've just quick saved, right? We've just quick saved. Let's try and get a little bit of a glide on. Or we could blow our back wheels up. Okay. Well, this is all right. We can still deal with this. I'm going to turn that off. Yeah, okay. No, this is all right. You will notice that I have an array of parachutes at the top. Almost specifically for this problem. Battlefield 1 or Infantry Warfare. To be honest, mate, I've not played any first-person shooters since Fear. I don't know if you guys played Fear. But since playing a psychological first-person shooter, everything's just been a bit like, oh, look, there's a person. Oh, you know? That Fear really got to me. There's not many games that I'm like, they've broken the rules of physics here, and then expected the rules of physics to hold still, you know? Let's get a little bit more. Oh, we're in trouble. Good job, I quick saved. Is that not a... so the engines, not the engines, the parachutes got saved. What was that? When I make coffee, I make it with half milk so that it cools down. A lot of people do that. My mate, one of my best friends, Jay, he does that. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see if we can do it without just blowing out. Like, does anyone know why these back landing gear are so prone to blowing up? Anyone at all? Or, more importantly, how to stop it being so prone to blowing up. Like, I'm not even going to try pulling back now, because that's what went wrong. If we turn that on and pop it over here, let's get rid of this scan sat. We don't need that. So wheel stress is 0. What happens if we pull back? Still 0. Okay, I'm not sure why it exploded like that then. Not sure at all. What's going on, Callum? Hello. We are making our way to the KSC2 for an anomaly contract. Yeah. Yeah, that's almost exactly what's going on. Money, not science, unfortunately. Though we do have to try and remember to get some science out this way, though I think we're just in grassland, are we not? Are we just in grassland? How we can find out by getting a crew report? No, control from here. What? Crew report. There we go. Highlands. Okay, we're going to keep that one. Brilliant. Okay. We don't have the thermometer, the barometer, we don't have the science module, we don't have the goop, but that's all good. Doubling up on gears seems to stop any explosions. Okay, gonna do that. Gonna rest first, see you later, Twitchy. Bye bye, Algar. I hope you're having fun. I seem to be full of lots of I hope you're having fun today. Because I do truly hope that everybody has fun. You know, that is kind of like the purpose in life. If you're not having fun... I'm not saying it, but the thumbnail... I did change the thumbnail for the live stream. It must have just taken a while to take effect. Have I taken off somehow? What happened there? I just checked something and came back and I was just flying. Did anybody see what happened there? Like, honestly? I hope someone was watching more than I was. Why can I not just drive across the road? Mainly because I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Hey, Infernal, how are you doing? Hope you are having a good time. Sorry I haven't been in this week. I've been too busy with post-Phenem and my Kerbal wars that I'm working on. And things like that. Battle forklift. What a great idea. Alright, let's see if we can not blow this thing up again. It really annoyed me, that, actually. That really did annoy me. We'll have to see what we can do about it. Because, like, look, I'm just flying normally here. Not flying, I'm just driving normally here. I thought I would have a moment to check things, but no, turns out I don't. Are we flying up or down? Okay, here comes a flight. And, oh, maybe not. Yes? No? Alright, brakes. Are we flying? Are we not? I can never quite tell. Never quite tell. Okay, breaking it down just before we fly off the edge of the ridge here. And then once we get a little closer, we will put some more oomph in. A hill happened. Thank you, Nearbase. I had kind of guessed it was a hill. It must be that one that we can see ahead there. Okay, we're going to get a bit more volume, bit more acceleration on the go. I'm really looking forward to see how everyone's robots do. We will be fighting next week, by the way. Probably not on stream. We will be doing it in the evening, if that's okay. Okay. Oh, you got a delivery for me, have you? That would be nice. I'm gonna drop my next Terra Firma craft on Monday, dude. So be aware for that. And then kind of a few days later will be the stream footage. I've been trying to edit it all together, and like, wow, there's a lot. There is a lot. Okay, this is fast becoming a problem. Let's turn the fast into a slow. Yeah, 35 meters per second. It should be enough for a horrific... ZTech being nice and mature there, I see, with a poop. Okay, it was this, wasn't it? Oh, look at this. Oh, that was horrific. Well, at least we managed to face it down properly this time. With some thought and paying attention and things like that. Things that I'm not exactly great at. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to turn. Stop. Hey, that kind of works. That kind of works. Let's try and get some engine power on the go. That could have been a lot. In fact, wait. Stop. Quick save. Because these ground flights are always the worst. Ground flight? Yeah, it's a ground flight. These ground flights are always the worst. Trying to make my way across. Is that ZTech over there, or is that someone else? No, that's the Maxwell Veswell. I remember the Maxwell Veswell. That was good fun. Are we getting close? We are. We are nearly there. And I'll get to like sync up and we'll all join in the time. Power sliding plane. Oh, you've set up a manual heart grind. Oh, mate. I could do with some hearts. I don't know if you had noticed, but I could do with some... Wowee! This is not quite the landing I was going for. Pulling up. Oh, it was a little brash, but we could deal with that. Let's handbrake it round again. Okay, cool. Is my back steering on? I wonder I've been having troubles. Let's turn those off. Steering off. Steering is off. Okay. Maybe we'll be able to like drive around a little bit better now. It's really weird seeing this place without the curb inside stuff down. I'm sure you guys that have been following collaborative warfare know what I mean. I'm used to there being a whole load of concrete around and massive runways. Okay, let's just make our way over there. The governance. Nice. Alright, let's take down my landing gear. Just so we've got a way in and out. Let's close this down. I don't want to screenshot. Let's get rid of that. EVA! Woo! Get out of there. Walk around. Do your thing. Over there is where we're trying to get to. That little monolith there. And then we should have completed this mission down here. No explosions today. No explosions. Another streamer is back from the dead. Which streamer would that be, Algar? I know I haven't been dead. I do love the zombie streams. Are we going to take an EVA report whilst we're there? I think we are. Alright, brilliant. Looks like an abandoned launch facility. Well, the other Kerbals that made it into space before us. Were there other Kerbals that made it into space? Yes, there were. EVA report from the KSP, but I'm already at... What? Hey? We got that stuff already. Could we do a surface sample from the KS? Look, yeah, okay, so this is exactly the same as the Kerbal Space Center out and about. Back at you know, the real one. IG2K, never heard of him. Never heard of him. Or her. I mean, let's not get sexist here just because of my assumptions. Can we take another surface sample? No, not without reviewing. I mean, we can get... I love that little, like, crab walk they got when they're strafing. Okay, so let's get inside. Climb it, grab it. Board it. And that's put all the stuff inside, right? Hopefully? Hopefully. And then once we've done that, let's go and see if this is a different type of biome. Surface sample. No, this is KSC as well. Okay, we're going to go in and we're going to recover because we are done here. We did our contract. No, come on. Grab that. There we go. We did our contract. There is nothing more to do here. Ba-boom. Well, it took us an hour, but we got there. We got there. Whew. Stretch time. Been hunched over my microphone for too long. Come on, loading screen. Let's do this. Okay, we got some science. We've got 11 science. That's pretty good. Mostly from the surface sample? Yeah. Okay, and Elliot Kerman didn't get any experience off of that. That's unfortunate. Right, the sink rate probe. Let's recover. Cool. Thank you. And this rocket glider. I know it's not mine, but I'm going to recover it because it's kind of in the way. I got the money from that. Let's sync up. Ba-bum. Middle of the day. Where is the governance? I should imagine he's out there and doing things. Have a good shopping experience, Algar. Yeah, no, indeed. Have a good shopping experience. A terrible shopping experience would be terrible. So, do we want to do the next anomaly? I'm just clicking on too many things. Rotate the crew of the Rescue Me, please. We need to recover those and put 4 crew up. 4 crew! I mean, we could. Altimetry scan of the moon. Multispectral scan of Kerbin. That sounds like something I want to do. Alright, let's do this. Vessel GLI 1. Okay, we need to make that. Unmanned parts with the multistructural. Yeah. Okay, I think we can do that. Let's go and have a look. Let us go and have a look. Oh, look, there's Kerbals over there. I assume that is EdTech. Okay, let's have a look at this contract and see what we need to do. It's right here. So do I need to name it the GOI? Oh, deorbit Maxwell 1, our first scan site satellite. Okay, well, we can do that, I suppose. Achieve an orbit with the following parameters. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, we can do that. Alright, let's start with the tiny probe. We're going to want one of those. The best solar panels we can get, which I kind of feel like are going to be... Oh, these ones then, aren't they? 3x2s. We're going to want 4 of those, I think. And then the multispectral scan on top for ultimate aerodynamic excellence. I mean, look at that. Oh, let's not have 4. Let's just have the 1. Something like that. Yeah, I know everyone's going to love that. Absolutely love that. Count at least 1. That's fine. That's fine. We can get at least 1 up there. And of course, we're going to need a Kerbal Engineers system on there, just so we know. Just so we know what is going on. We want some fuel tanks. Probably not going to be that much fuel tank. Doesn't look great, does it? It doesn't look great. What can we put in between? Batteries? Definitely need batteries. We always forget to put extra batteries on this thing. And we need them to get us through the dark times. The dark times. Engine... No, fuel tank first, then engine. I mean, we could probably put the engine on first if you guys really wanted us to. Doesn't sound like the best way, though. Let's turn the snap off and just kind of bring this in a lot. Hey, give me my mouse back. Bring this in just a little more so they actually look like they're touching each other. Yes. And then for engine, there we go. Okay, brilliant. It's a good one. It is a very good one. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to start with this, and what we're actually going to be doing is making ourselves a sub-assembly. Are we all happy people? Yes, Warduck, I am a happy person. Are you a happy person today? I surely hope so. Are you enjoying this beautiful weather? I am, honest. Doesn't feel too hot at all. Let's put that there. I'm going to do it with an orange tank. I've got an orange tank. Let's do it with the orange tank. Is that going to be enough to actually get it up into orbit? There we go. Let's put the... Oh, I got a mainsail? That is an orbit-worthy craft. Look at this. All we got to do is surround it with... let's do this. Snap it to... What do we do? 5 degrees, and then what do you reckon? 8 rotation? Yeah. Okay, are we ready for something that is just so overpowered? I am. Okay, let's thrust limit it down. 1.5 would be a good to weight ratio. You can see that I'm going for there. The problem is, of course, we have not factored the main scale into it. Whoa! Main scale, main sail. I know what I'm talking about. Down to 1.5 to weight ratio. That's good. Yeah, you guys are going to love this, aren't you? I'm sure I'm not going to look over to the chat and see anything about aerodynamics. 40 degrees C yesterday. Whoa, man, that's much. Alright, Infernal, it was very good to see you again. I will try and make it in before Tuesday this week. I've got a very busy weekend, though. I'm off out having fun. Okay, let's do these here. In fact, I should already be off out having fun. I just decided that, like, coming along and making myself look like an idiot in front of you guys was far, far more important than what actually goes on in the real world. I mean, phew. Who wants to go out and do stuff out there, eh? Okay, that maybe a little bit over top. Maybe a little bit over top. This is going to be all lift, baby. Yeah, okay. We're going to go sub-assemblies. This is just going to be a satellite lift, right? There's no way we could put it as anything other than just a satellite lift. Sat lift. Super low weight payload to orbit. Just so I know, super lightweight payload. There we go. You back there. No, please, if you could just kind of snap in place. Alright, cool. I think this is going to be a good one. I think we're probably going to end up losing the mainsail before we actually get up into orbit, but that should be okay, right? If in doubt, add more boosters, add more... Well, I'm a little bit in doubt, so what I'm thinking is I might just add another little fuel tank. I'll show you what exactly I mean. This one here. I'll kind of put that there, and that should just put me over... Oh no, that's 3... I know the mainsail can lift, so we're going to be alright no matter what size tank we put on there, right? That's still not great, actually. It must be all that extra fuel tank. Okay, screw it. We'll just go up with what we got. Yeah, we're just going to go up with what we got. Save, launch. Forget doubt, chicks dig Delta V. Yeah, no, straight up. Fairing would have been good. Fairing would have probably been a good idea. Do you even lift mainsail? I'm pretty sure the mainsail asks you guys if you even lift, you know? Full throttle? Full throttle. We tweaked everything, so it's going to have to be full throttle. 3, 2, 1, go! It's not quite the lift that I was expecting, but it's good. It's good. I was kind of expecting 1.5. What? Anybody know what's going on here? What? Well, I think we're just going to wait and see what happens to this one. Hey Zed Tech, how are you doing over there in your V1? We are having a flight. That's quite a flight. Are we in control? Are we not? I don't know. I don't know. Can we even get ourselves back up to a horizontal? I mean, like this is gone. I added strut. Look, struts are causing this. I hate to tell you that, but the struts are causing this. I'm surprised it's not destroyed itself yet, actually. Really surprised it's not destroyed itself yet. There is a lot of stuff over there now. Explodes a lot. And stuff over there. DMP. Yes, indeed, it is DMP. We are... Well, this was supposed to just be going up into orbit, but as you can see, everything's just kind of shaking itself about. Not sure why. I don't think anybody's actually sure why. If you do know why, let us know. Hey Joe Bear, how you doing? How you doing? We're gonna try and... Oh, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna try and do. I was gonna just hope... I was expecting this to crash into the floor. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's made it even worse. That has made it even worse. Well, that's good fun. Oh, that's fails. Stage everything. We're gonna revert. Vehicle assembly. Now, what is wrong? No, I couldn't steer it, even slightly. Could not steer even slightly. Okay, let's get in there. Let's take out half these struts. I got a feeling that's kind of semi the issue. If we move these... Are we on the 8 times? We're not. There we go. 8 times. Brilliant. That should hopefully hold a little bit better. I'm not sure why I think that's going to hold better, but it should do. Perhaps we want to move these down or get more of them. Yes, of course. Get more of them. Like that. Save and launch and see what needs SAS. Maybe we'll try with that. I'm going with not enough power. Yeah, more power. Blatantly we need more power. How could that not be the thing? But yeah, we will try some SAS. We will definitely try some SAS next time. If it does exactly the same. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, we're not shaking ourselves apart this time. This is good. This is good. This should be a much better, much more sedate way of taking off. I should have joined up with... Oh, no, Z-Tech's in the past to me. That's good. That's fine. That is fine. Okay, we are taking off at a fairly sedate pace, actually. Fairly sedate pace. I'm just going to lean over a little bit more towards this one. I see a moving ship down there. In fact, I see a lot of moving ships down there. We are pitching over at a rate I didn't want to. Okay, that's all good, I think. Yeah, this is a lot better. Okay, try and keep ourselves pointed towards our prograde here. Kind of important. Kind of important. I would actually like to be on the lower half of the prograde so that I could start pulling it round into a gravity turn. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. The rotational stabilization wouldn't have stopped these shaking around quite like they were. We just needed an extra set of struts, it turns out. I have no control! No control at all! Look at the way I'm pushing this! And it's just going somewhere else. It's gone. It's gone. It's out of control. Okay, revert this and let's put some wings and fins on it. Fins are what I'm looking for. Fins are the word that I'm looking for. What do you reckon? Tail fin, deluxe delta wing set, the tiny winglets. I'm thinking tail fin. Tail fin. What do we want? 8 of them? Of course we want 8 of them. Now, is 5 degrees going to put us in the middle? It's not. Is that in the middle? It's not. Okay, so what we're going to have to do, obviously, is drop down... Not one of those. Drop down a grid snap. It's still not right, is it? It's about there. That's central. Twisted? Maybe? I don't know. Always takes us 3 or 4 goes to get this right. Any latest on the Juno probe? It is out far away from Jupiter and not really doing very much because it's got to wait until it comes back down to the close before the science can get going properly. Though there have been some beautiful photos. I don't know if you guys have seen them. Just go and search Juno Jupiter pictures. It's amazing. You get to see like Jupiter as a half. I was going to call it a half moon there, but I'm not sure what it is when you see sort of edge on the Terminator down the middle of the picture. I don't know what you would call that. What would you call that? Control surfaces would be desirable. I've put them on. Do I have electricity? I do. Yes, we even have some solar panels, which we will deploy when we need to. Obviously, in fact. I mean, we don't need to until the mainsail gets turned off. Oh no, the mainsail is burning liquid fuel too fast. Oh, that's also not very good, actually. In fact, out of all the problems I've had, that one might be the worst. You would look, but you're here and drinking. I can't disagree with that, War Duck. I cannot disagree with that. I'm really annoyed about how quickly that mainsail is burning through, actually. Maybe we do need some extra fuel tanks for it. I was just like, yeah, we're going to let it burn, and then it'll be, like, maybe the thumpers will drop the kickbacks. Sorry, not the thumpers. The thumpers are the little ones. Okay, we're going to go for a slightly more vertical ascent than we would normally, just because we've been having a little bit of difficulty. Like that. There we go. That should be cool. That should be cool. If we can get ourselves up to 20 kilometers, at that point the drag is just like so negligible that we don't really have to worry about it. Yeah, literally, look at how much fuel that is burning. Kill it? Does that do enough? I mean, we're still on the way up. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's see what is ZTech doing? I don't know. What is ZTech doing? Let's find out. He is currently, I think this is him down here. Right there. He is launching Explodes a Lot, which I presume is that one. There's a few things around there. There are a lot of Explode-a-Lots down there. Might need to get rid of those. What is ZTech doing? Ag, 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 ag. I think he's doing a Popeye impression or something. Okay, where are we? We're at like 20-30 kilometers. Let's start moving our way over. But of course we can't because we haven't got any like air to push against. Yeah, okay. No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. We could definitely be doing worse. Oh, in fact, our apoapsis is all the way up. I just press X to try and turn my engines off. That is stupid. I'm not sure how high an apoaps our... Oh, we were going for an intended orbit, weren't we? Which one is the intended orbit? Where is it? It was saying we needed to go somewhere in particular. Oh, that's all right. We just need to go up to 500 kilometers. It's not saying we need to have a inclination between 84 and 85. That is not so great. In fact, that is pretty difficult to deal with. But we'll deal with it somehow. Well, we're going to deal with it by burning off of center right now. Right, do I have a reading somewhere about what my inclination is? No. So what we want to do is kind of make one of these. Oh, stop. Oh man, have I messed this up already? 5-7. 4-9. Bah. Turns out the mainsails are really powerful. Who would have thought? Okay. So what we want to do is let's get this set up. Let's just get this roughly set up. We want to take one of these, set as its target, just so we know what our inclination is. 27. It's not great. I want to push that out to about there. 4-9. Yeah, 496 is what we want. But we want this inclination to really shift. So we're going to do it. We can just get rid of this because I seem to have pulled it around with me. Add maneuver here. 35. It's a good start. Man, I wish those extra things would just disappear and leave me alone. 36. Seriously, I'm not touching anything. Stop doing that. 47. Man, this... I should have just gone for a polar orbit, shouldn't I? 60. Yeah, I'm not going to have the fuel for this. Oh, I do not feel like I'm going to have the fuel for this. Which ones go faster and which ones go slower now? We've got to the point where everything's swapped around. I don't know if you guys are aware this is a thing. Okay, 2.9. That's not what we want. We want 4.9, right? Something like, yo. 65 is still very shallow. 76. We get to 84. I should have just gone straight for polar. Still very high. 109. About half of what I need. 560. If we do these two, we'll be roughly where we need to be. Sir, may I launch nuclear weapons and end life as we know it? Hey, if you can do so, then go so. Puppy sloths, but the Kardashians. What? All right, let's try. Oh, nearly didn't put these out. Oh, that would have been hilarious. Would have been hilarious. Okay, we got those two out. I'm going to leave these two folded so that we can get them out there at some other point. Okay, and we need to try and make our way down to that. Darwin both giveth and taketh away. You rage quit? How come? Alright, let's try turning. To be fair, this is going to be my last mission because I have things that I need to go get ready for today. I've just been sat here sweating away to myself. Just not the best. It's not the best. Okay, we're roughly looking in the right direction. Let's get round there. I do wonder how much fuel this is going to take. I do wonder indeed. Okay, here. Now we just got to wait. As is the way with space. It is a place of waiting. Waiting for the right time, the white place, dedicated wham. The right time and the right place. I've lost my R's. They're all W's. 5 minutes. Let's speed that up. 4 minutes. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Oh, we're late. No, not quite yet. Okay, somewhere around here will be the perfect burn. Am I going to be able to achieve it? I don't know. I'm going to try. But it's going to be difficult. Okay, let's go to the map view, because this is probably going to be the best way of doing this. Let's close this back down, get it out of the way. Well, go! Why not, hey? Why not? We just need to be in a roughly circular orbit. Okay, here goes. Let's dump that. Is the engine activated? And go. This shouldn't be any more difficult than with the mainsail. The reason being is proportional scale. It's a little bit slower than the mainsail. The wheels are so stupid. Yes, I agree. They have completely messed up the wheels somehow. I thought that the last wheels were quite good. The last iterations. In 1.0, 1.1. It was the 1.3 update that really just totally messed it all up for us. I don't think I've got that much Delta V. I do not have that much Delta V. Okay. We're going to try it, though. I'm going to try it. We're going to set this as target. 27. It's just so far off. Just get round there before doing anything serious. Sorry, a few moments of maneuver node manipulation again. It's always a thing, unfortunately. 78. What did we say it had to be? 84. I think we're already past what we can do. Should have gone for a. Don't worry, I have a robot that's currently indestructible. So we're just going to put this into a polar orbit. I mean, I can still go revert. Revert to launch. Let's get this polar orbit done. We're going to do it. We're going to do it quick. We're going to do it fast. We're going to do it a lot better than I just did. Look at the sky. Do 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 do. Okay, let's try this way instead. We're going to fall over to the north. As soon as everything loads up. Oh yeah, love them glitches. Let's try going to the map and back again, see if that fixes it. No, I mean, do we need the world? I don't know. Let's go to the Space Center and see what happens. We're obsessed with success. I just want a beer and a big boom. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so the world is not... Wow, look at the poop governance. I think I'm going to have to turn on the KSC nuke. Start getting rid of some of these extra vehicles. Prepare for countdown. It's going to happen as soon as I make sure that the world isn't glitching out quite so badly. I mean, I don't know what will happen if I take off from a world that's glitching. Perhaps we'll find out. If it's still glitchy, I'm just going to go. Oh no, we're stuck in a loading screen. Yeah. Any second now, mate. Any second. There we go. Is the floor in place? The floor is in place. Okay, I feel good about this. Now, 3, 2, 1, go! Once again, having trouble with the mainsail, so we're going to just give it enough lift. Okay. We could do with more, right? We could do with more, but we're gonna burn off some fuel. It's the final countdown. Woo. There we go. This should be a little bit easier. If we could get over to the 45-degree mark, that would be good. Off blast! Woo! Okay, this should be a lot better, hopefully. We're going into a much closer orbit anyway. I mean, the 80-odd degrees is as close to like polar as you can get without actually being 90, right? Okays. Boy, look at your forehead. Hi, how you doing, man? That's quite a username you got there. What's wrong with my forehead, anyway? Huh? Hey? I presume that was in reference to someone or something you've seen somewhere else. Can only assume. Can only assume. Okay, so we have done a rather unorthodox thing. I've burnt up a lot of my liquid fuel and then turned it off to let the solid fuels go all the way through. I don't know how this is going to be. It's just unfortunately what has happened due to the way I've set this machine up. Bad. It's not great, but it'll do. It'll do. Hopefully, it'll get us up to our desired orbit. Our desired orbit, of course, being 400 meters per second. 400 meters? 400 kilometers, not meters. That's where I was going wrong. I kept on saying meters, whereas actually kilometers if we take away those at the end there. Yeah. So they want a higher apoapse than periapse? Well, yeah, of course they will, because the apoapse is always higher than the periapse. Okay, we're definitely getting some upwards momentum, so I'm going to try and get that being turned into forwards momentum by falling over just a little bit more. We're up at 30 kilometers, so we should have been long ago at this 45-degree mark. Somewhere around 15 kilometers is where we should have been hitting it. But that was, you know, for a craft that's well designed. ZTech has a horrible headache. That's unfortunate. Horrible headaches really are the worst. I think, yes, we've broken the atmosphere. Well, we're gonna end up breaking the atmosphere, or going out the top of the atmosphere, because, you know, broken atmosphere is something completely different. 100, will it go up to 200? I don't know. I really do need to lean forwards more, though. Just a bit. I want to get more horizontal speed than upward speed. I mean, the vertical speed is quite impressive. Thousands of meters per second. We're going to watch these shed off. Ooh. Actually, that's pretty pretty. Pretty? Yeah, pretty. That's what I said. You heard me. Okay, we need to now drop some solar panels. As we are actually up in orbit. Let's see what's going on with our Apple apps here. Let's get in nice and close and see if we can't add the maneuver to turn this into a circular orbit. And then, of course, we want to send our Apple apps up to about 400. That's a little bit too far. Just a little bit less, please. Right-click on that. That should hold that up. And then pull it back. Don't you stutter on me. There's no need to stutter here. Okay, cool. We're all good here. This looks like death. I don't know what you guys think, but I've got a feeling this is going to be a horrendous problem at some point. The fact that I'm just completely surrounded by these things. Don't get me wrong, I love the fact that they're following along. I really do. I feel like it's going to cause my death at some point. I thought you Brits had miles instead of kilometres. So, like, my mum works in miles. And if I'm trying to, like, I know how far places in England are from each other in miles, but I couldn't really walk a mile and go, yes, that's a mile. But I'm fairly sure I could walk a kilometre and go, I've just walked a kilometre. Yeah, I'm at that transitional phase where, like, I'm actually catching up with the rest of the world. When I say the rest of the world, France. But, you know, for some reason SI units have been adopted as the way. I can't remember the story of the SI units. Why have... Callum has arrived in the game, has he? Has he really? He has! Woohoo! Hey, welcome! You're just in time for me to shut down the server. Literally, once I've got this up into orbit, I'm going to be closing the server down because I should be getting ready to go out this evening. I have a party to go to. Gonna jump around in a warehouse with lots of my friends. Chat. Yay. Yay. Let's quick save. That's a thing that we could do, right? Welcome to the metric system. Metric system's good. I actually really like the metric system. Or rather, I like a system that everybody uses together and ideally has some sort of grounding in reality. Oh, excuse me. As opposed to just something that got made up. Are we there yet? We're not. We're very nearly there. All our talk of metric has nearly actually taken all the time. But that's fine. Got someone at Space Center. Okay, we're going to wait for this to be, 8 seconds before we start firing? That seems about right to me. Do we have 8 seconds worth of fuel in here? I don't know, actually. I don't know. Go. Well, we left them behind. Bye. 2 seconds. 1 second. Right, we're at the node at 8 seconds, so this is pretty good. And then by 8 seconds, we should finish burning. Hopefully. Oh, well, there goes our fuel. Okay, well, it's not a biggie because I have kind of allowed for this. Go. Yeah, that's much better. Much, much, much better. X. Right, anyone know what our inclination is now? I haven't got a clue. I have not got a clue. All right, we're there. Select as target. What are we at? 83? Oh, it's not quite good enough. It's not quite good enough. Also, our periaps is a little bit too low. And is our apoaps too high? 4... Okay, right. Well, we can do this. We can do this. We want to burn a little more this way and burn a little higher. So if we do... I don't know, maybe that one? 83... 49, a bit more sideways. So I'm just doing little tweaks, which means I'm just going to read out random numbers, and you guys are going to have to interpret what I'm talking about here. I am turning that the wrong way. That's bad. It's a bad thing. Yes, 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 it is. Okay, let's turn this back this way. I'm just dumping liquid oxygen onto my servers. 600 degrees Celsius. Wow. Okay, so that's right. Our periaps is still too low. Not our periaps, our apoaps is still too low. We can put this right, though. We can put this right. As long as we can face exactly this direction. Okay. 4-3. Just the tiniest bit more. Okay. You know what? I think we're nearly there. We are definitely nearly there. And then we need to add this maneuver on the Apple apps exactly. Push it up to 1.5. No. Ah, there's a lot of numbers here, and I don't know which one it is that I want. We're just going to carry on pushing that up till something reads 400. 4, 3, 4, 5. Something there is right. How do I turn these ones off? Do we just carry on clicking until they disappear? I think that's right. Okay, we're going to warp to next maneuver node. Totally facing in the wrong direction, but hey, who cares about that? ZTech, what was your obsession with that plane? He did put out a lot, didn't he? He did put out a lot. Okay, let's come around here and make this burn that we need to make. Yeah, this one. If we could just look in exactly the right position. Okay. Are we going to upset stuff? Oh no, we're just going to have to find out. I don't know, if things carry on like this, it's all going to be all good. Boom. The periaps is wrong. 4.7. Oh man. Really? Are these still good though? This is the real question. 8.4. Yeah, they're still all good. Okay, so we're going to need to go and push this up a little bit more. I mean, like, that's probably good, right? That is probably good. Warp to the next maneuver node. Moving down. Hopefully this is good now. Boom! Did that. Okay, now we need to find the Maxwell 1, which should be around somewhere. Is that the Maxwell 1? That is the Maxwell Vetswell. So let's clear that. You over here. Hey, come on. Come on now. I wanna be able to go there. Alright, we're gonna go to the Space Center, because we've done that bit. It's a horrible pain that doesn't work. Aha. See, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how much Twitchy can't build stuff. And then was because they haven't played since the newest update, right? Is this what I'm hearing here? Wow, guys, what is going on here? There is a lot of stuff. Shall we maybe bring a few of these back? Maybe. I don't know. We'll leave them there for now. What was the thing we had to do? We had to go to the Maxwell Vetswell. Which should be, hopefully, right down the bottom here somewhere. Poop governance. Oh, this is going to become harder and harder. Is there a search option? There we go. Maxwell Vetswell. We have a dot from boy. Look at yo forehead. Sometimes it's just a weakness leaving your body. People getting deep here. People getting deep. Right, so we have all the science, and it just wants us to deorbit this. Is that really all it wants? It's just to deorbit? No other reason? I mean, this doesn't have the lift to do a soft touchdown, so we are going to have to literally just crash it. Just going to crash it. I presume all the science that could be done has been done. Let's send that back. Okay, so we got some data that we need to send back. Log temperature, send that back. That one wasn't actually any good. Analyze data, send that back. All the science. All the science. And then we analyze this data. Couldn't. I can see this live in 1420. It's much 1440 is much better. Yeah. Well, you know, get to watch on. Get to watch on. All right, that's everything done here, I think, for the most part. How are we doing on this deorbit burn? Not quite there. Well, do we want to go to the South Pole? I'm feeling the South Pole. You guys feeling the South Pole? The South Pole is where we're going to go. All right, sweet. Last thing we do today, ladies and gentlemen. Last things we do today. Did you guys watch that girl that thought the Earth was flat? No, but the flat earthers, man. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm not even going to get into what I think about the flat earthers other than, oh my god, guys, really? Crashing, can it survive? I doubt it can survive. We can try. It's got a lot of fuel, so what we'll do is we can't point it retrograde. We will point it retrograde by hand if we can, and then try and land it like this. But as I say, the to weight ratio of this tiny thing here, not the best. Not the best. Why can I only open or close the doors? Why can't I do any science? Must have sent it back already. Must have sent it back. Log pressure. Send that back. Just going to log anything and everything we can. Log pressure. Nope, can't really do anything about that. Upper atmosphere. Oh, we are in the atmosphere. Oh, that might mean we can do some temperatures. Log temperature. Let's just log it. Nope, no good. Send it back anyway. Sending it back anywhere. Who's hyped for the Olympics? Kind of. It has parachutes. No, it does not have parachutes. I wasn't aware that at some point it was going to tell me to deorbit. But you know, I'm going to put on a show for the people of the South Pole. The Earth is a pyramid. Of course the Earth's a pyramid. I mean, why would anyone think otherwise? I mean, it's just the natural shape things form when they're bound under gravity, right? Are we going to end up popping out the surface? I don't know. Let's popping out the atmosphere. Let's just keep burning this way. I kind of want to look this way. There we go. That's kind of nice. Kind of nice. Right, let's watch some map stuff. Coming in hot. Look at that. Look at the width of that. That's nice. Okay. I always thought that the higher you were, the wider it was, but obviously this does not appear to be the case. Alright, I'm bringing my apoapsis closer to me, so I think what we're going to do is just let the atmosphere burn off a little bit of this. Let's turn these wings up, because obviously these are actually wings, right? Do you reckon they provide any lift? I doubt it, but let's find out. F12, aerodynamic forces. No, just drag. Just drag. We've had some chat. Stop time warping. It's on a collision course. I'm not going to stop time warping because, wow. It doesn't look like anybody's hyped for the Olympics, no. Kind of. I mean, I'm always more impressed with the Special Olympics. It's always so much better, the Paralympics. What is this being sent off here? Do you think maybe the... Oh, that was a frame for a second there. Do you think that it can't deal with this radar dish here? Should we try stop radar scan? I am surprised this thing has not blown up yet. I'm going to have to try and save this thing, aren't I? Let's... Full throttle. In fact, that's not going to do any good until we get closer to the floor. In fact, that's not going to do any good at all. I'm hyped for men's basketball and women's tennis. I mean, they're pretty good. Looking forward to the volleyball, as always, you know. But no, just in general, I don't think there's any summer sports that I'm really intrigued. Like watching people run. All right, cool. Jumping over a big high fence. I mean, that's also relatively cool. But I should watch, often see people put themselves in triumph. I'm not quite sure what you're meaning there, Warduck. I'm not quite sure what you're meaning there. That drag is amazing. Amazing. There is some lift there, look. Do you reckon we can... Oh, like this. Oh, come on. More lift. Obviously, the reaction wheel at the back here just not got the beans to do it. Maybe we could turn this way and induce lift elsewise. Up. No, it doesn't want to lift. Okay, we're coming down pretty slow though. Maybe at the last second you may be able to land this, or at least some of it. Maybe. As I say, I'm just waiting until we're down pretty low. In fact, let's do it now. I'm not sure if this is going to be... whether I'm going to have the fuel for this. I don't know, actually. Look, we got this down to really low. Really low. Okay. Let's try and hold perfectly upright. I mean, we're still at 10 kilometers. Often see people push themselves and their triumph. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's always good to see how people do. It is always good. 97% chance. My God, I don't think we've got quite that much. If nothing else, I mean, we've got to try and slow down from this. We're at terminal velocity, though, which seems to be getting lower as we go. It was getting higher. I see. So we've just crossed this boundary here. What altitude do you think I should hit full go? I mean, we're nearly out of all our fuel. Nearly out of all our fuel. I reckon about a kilometre up we should start trying to save it. About a kilometre up. ZTech giving me about a third odds. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. And we're down at 3 kilometres, 4 kilometres. We're just waiting. Just waiting. As is always the way when returning things to a planet, or indeed sending things to a planet for the first time. We should definitely try and get on that at some point, but things are going well. Are we going to get any science for saving this? I don't know. Let's... What's the fuel consumption like? Stop. We're going back up. That's no good. Didn't want to go up. Oh no. Okay. Well... I mean, it's pretty good, but it's gonna be difficult. It's pretty good, but it's gonna be... I'm not so good at suicide burns. Where is my... I don't know. I think we've got this, guys. I think it's going to take a moment of concentration, of course. Gonna hit hard. No matter what, we're gonna hit hard. Ha! Ha ha ha! Well, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Let's recover that. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining for this adventure. I will see you playing more KSP next week, playing more Terra Firma Craft during the week, doing some stream on Tuesday. If anybody has any idea what they want to see me stream on Tuesday, do just drop it down on any of the many ways of getting words to me. And other things been going on. We got posts from them, obviously, and things like that. But yes, I've got to go now, so have fun, all you people. Bye!